Hello and welcome to the Superintendent's Perspective. I'm Lisa Ayala with Edinburgh CISD Public Relations, and I'm joined by Dr. Mario Salinas, Superintendent of Schools. And we're going to be talking about the collegiate high school, where we are with that, talk a little bit about graduation, and of course, importantly, enrollment. But we'll start out with the collegiate high schools and a little recap.
Right. Before I go there, I'd just like to remind everybody that we are registering students right now for all our schools.
Right.
We have 31 elementary schools spread out throughout the city of Edinburgh. We're registering students for either pre-K 3, pre-K 4, kinder, first, second, all the way to fifth grade. Then we've got our middle schools and high schools. We are registering students as we speak. I just want to say that, and we continue to register all through the summer as well. Before we go there, yes, the collegiate high school, we continue to, the company is working 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, in making sure that this collegiate high school is opened on time. Hopefully, by this time next year, by the same time, this time next year, the building is open. Students are inside the building with state-of-the-art rooms and technology and the equipment and resources that they need, that the teachers need to deliver the lessons.
Right. And then we're talking, by that point, classrooms that are college-level classrooms, labs, state-of-the-art, all the things that they would have at the actual university. Those professors will be coming to our school and using those same types of equipment and lesson plans, all of that.
Correct. When school starts this coming school year in September, our students, because our building is not ready, our students that are going to be juniors in high school will also be freshmen at UTRGV.
Right.
It's kind of weird, right?
It
juniors
is.
in high school, but they'll also be freshmen at UTRGV, and they're going to be taking classes that are they're going to give us credit for high school diploma and credit for a Bachelor of Science degree.
Wow.
They're going to be taking classes for that.
Yes.
And then that they're juniors, right? And then when they become seniors, they continue to take classes that are good for high school requirements, as well as Bachelor of degrees as well. In the engineering fields, there's 4 or 5 engineering: electrical, mechanical, civil, chemical, etc.
Right.
Or the health professions. It could be nursing, physical therapy, or all the other associated jobs that go with healthcare, or teaching in any one of the teaching fields, or computer science. Some students may not be ready to make a decision, and so they can still take the first 2 years of basic classes that all students need to take.
Sure.
And so, yes, the students graduate in 2 years, and they've got a high school diploma, and at least 2 years toward a Bachelor of Science degree in one of these areas. So we think it's a good model.
Yes.
We have our first cohort group, Trailblazing. We met with them here 2 days ago when we talked to them, and we're excited.
Yep, and they're excited, and they're getting all their stuff together, their logos, their everything. It is an exciting program, and you've mentioned it's only the second one in the state of Texas at this point, and so we are, is that correct? With
Yes, correct. Harlingen started that collegiate high school model last year, and we're number 2.
Yes.
And McAllen is right behind us at number 3. I believe they're about a year behind us as well. They may start with their first cohort group this coming school year, I believe. I'm not exactly sure the timeline for McAllen.
Okay. All right. Well, and in the meantime, our kids will be going to UTRGV in the fall until our school is ready and for the professors to come to our school in hopefully the spring. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
The professors will be teaching at the university until our building is ready for them.
Okay.
The college professors that are going to be teaching our students. And so I'm going to try to go out there today to see what the progress is over there, but I've been seeing more and more people. Every time I go out there, there's more and more people out there.
Right. It's definitely impressive to see how far they've come. And now with graduation right around the corner, we've had so much coming up, so much going on. We've got graduation in June, June 2nd. We have, I believe we start out with Robert Vela at 9 a.m. It's going to be scheduled to be a little bit different. And then at 2 p.m. we have Edinburgh North High School. That's on Friday. On Saturday we have on June 3rd at 9 a.m. we have Economides, and Saturday at 3 p.m. we have Edinburgh High School.
It used to be where we used to do all four in one day. It was a marathon.
Really?
Did you ever experience that?
No, I didn't. No.
We used to do them all in one day. Start at 7, and then 11, and then at 3, and then at 6, and it made for a long day.
Yeah.
It made for a lot of frustration because of the traffic in and out.
Sure.
Trying to squeeze all of that, because even though we start graduation at 7, our students need to be there at 5:30, so they can start getting ready.
Right.
We have graduation at 11 a.m. The students need to be there at 9:30, and so on. And so there's traffic coming in and traffic going out, and you're talking thousands of cars. So we said, no, that's not a good thing. Let's just spend a little go rent the facility out an extra day, give parents more time and plenty of parking, and there's not as much chaos. We can graduate our students by 11. By 12, they're gone. By 12:30, the new group gets in there, and then we graduate at 2. It's just so much better.
Absolutely.
To slow it down, 2 graduations on Saturday and 2 more, on Friday, and 2 more on Saturday.
Yes.
And we think that's better for our parents, for our students, and for our staff. You go in there, when we used to get them all done, and all 4 of them in one day, we used to go in there at 5 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and get out at 10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
And for the board, it's also
It's a
hard.
long day.
It's a very long day.
Right,
So
right. And
we think it's a good thing for our parents. What are some of the items that our parents need to know?
So it's going to be at Bird Ogden Arena, and you can go to our website and you can see where you can park, where the parents are going to be parking, students will be parking, where staff will be parking. There's a couple things. Everyone will go through metal detectors, of course. You can take bags. They have to be clear and they have to be small. So there are some guidelines. There are some restrictions at Bird Ogden Arena, so make sure that you know what they are. Probably don't want to bring any kinds of balloons or anything. That won't be allowed for graduation. So you probably
balloons?
No
large purses?
No large purses. No, they're going to have to be small, and everybody will be, they'll all be looked through and all of that. So you probably want to be as minimalist as possible. Enjoy the celebrations afterwards. Enjoy your child while they're graduating, but
go with a vase of flowers
No.
and a balloon. That's not going to be allowed. And I've been there, and it breaks my heart when poor grandma or mom comes in there with a vase and flowers, and they tell her, no, ma'am, they're not allowed. Or they just take them and put them aside.
yes.
And they go in and
It's awful. You're right.
Yes, it
So probably best just to leave those at home. Check our website. Make sure that you are meeting all the requirements, and enjoy the celebrations after graduation.
If there's a graduation at 9 o'clock, I would recommend parents start getting there at 8.
Yes, absolutely. And we'll
An hour before. If you've got a graduation at 2, I would recommend that parents arrive at 1.
Yes,
and work
because
your
of
way into
parking.
work your way into the facility, get a good seat, and so you can see get a better vantage point of what's happening down at the floor.
Because we're looking at 550
More or less.
kids, more or less graduating
per school.
Per school.
Not less. Some of them may have more. So yes, we're talking thousands of people. We expect at every one of them at least 5,000 people there.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least. So
and it's unlimited seating, so there are no tickets.
no
there's
tickets.
nothing like that.
First come, first serve.
Right.
The later you come, the higher up you are at the
That's
arena.
right. So you want to get there early and make sure that you've got an opportunity to enjoy all of that. We also have a couple of things coming up. Of course, enrollment is always at the forefront.
We register students all the time.
All the time. And
today, tomorrow, every day through the summer, the sooner the better. We've had 31 elementary schools scattered throughout our school district, 6 middle schools scattered throughout our school district, Edinburgh, or the city of Edinburgh, and 5 high schools, the 4 comprehensive high schools and the collegiate high school as well. We register we're open enrollment at all 5 high schools, even the collegiate high school. There's no prerequisites, and for those that want that experience. Now, for the collegiate high school, we accept incoming freshmen and sophomores.
Right, right. And orientation is continuing to go on. Of course, at registration, all of that. Check our website for more information, and make sure that you do that. Choices. That's what it comes down to. Offering parents choices and different things that we have here. And one of the things I think that is we do especially well is choices like our pre-K3 program and our after-school program. This weekend alone, we have another big, huge UIL meet at
the final one of the year.
Yes,
we've had several UIL meets for the elementaries.
Yes,
and this Saturday we have the final one.
That's right.
The big one. All the schools will be competing for UIL recognition this coming Saturday. It's about choices. We believe we have a high quality early childhood program.
Yes.
Pre-K3, pre-K4. They need only to be 3 on September 1 for the pre-K3 program, 4 on September 1 for the pre-K4 program. That's the only eligibility requirement, and it's all day. It's not half a day; it's full day. And for some parents, even into 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Even for those little ones.
And tuition free and all day long. So if you live in Edinburgh, this ends up being a perfect program. And we certainly are seeing a lot of interest. We're getting more and more enrollment in that. I think right now we're at
our enrollment is for the pre-K3 and 4 is even higher than what we had last year. So. Yeah. More and more people are recognizing that that program is a good, high-quality program, and it is. It's got certified teachers and certified aides.
That's right.
On all these pre-K3 and pre-K4 programs. We also encouraging all our elementary schools to have a full menu of UIO programming and enrichment programming after school for those parents or for those students that want that experience. As well.
Right. It's the value.
Value of the choice of the collegiate high school for those that want that.
Right.
It's not for all parents and not for all students. It's a rigorous environment. It's academic environment. So it's not for all students, but some parents and some students want that environment. Right.
Absolutely. Yes. We also have the CTE option as well, and so that's finishing up as well and getting ready to go into that.
Yes, we have the Korean Technology Program building that's set to open this coming school year that offers all kinds of certifications for those students that want to go the route of graduating from high school and go straight to the workforce, to be an electrician, to be a plumber, to be a mechanic, to be in construction, to be all kinds of fields. Good high-quality jobs.
Right. And we were talking about the economics of the area and how important that is and how important it is to have these kinds of certifications and these kids that are ready to go into a workforce or ready to go into study of this kind of stuff. Port of Brownsville, here
if you get certified in welding, you're going to have a job as soon as you graduate.
Right.
And it's one of the most popular labs that we offer here with us. If you get certified in electricity, you're going to have a job as soon as you graduate. If you get certified to do some plumbing certifications, you're going to get a job as soon as you graduate. Mechanics are going to get a job as soon as they graduate. Any field, the valley is the lower Rio Grande Valley is exploding with economic activity, and that bodes well for our students that are graduating.
Absolutely. So lots of opportunities. Now we've had some accolades this past weekend even. A couple of state winners in our track and field that we can discuss real quickly.
Yes, we had 2 students that won gold medals. San Juanita Leal won a gold medal in the 1,600-meter run and the 3,200-meter run, and we had Keyshawn Garcia, who won a gold medal in the 800, both from Edinburgh North, which is a tremendous accomplishment.
Yes.
I can't overstate how big that is.
Right. So we definitely want to congratulate them and congratulate all of the kids and wish them the best of luck this coming weekend and in the weeks to come as we get ready to wrap up the school year. All right, well, that's what we have for this week's Superintendent's Perspective. Again, we want to thank all of you for joining us, and as always, stay healthy and stay safe.